Welcome to Jank Play TCG. My name's Landon, and here we play Jank. Alright, so we are going to be playing the deck that Beyfather Walid sent us, submitted to us on the Discord. It is a very interesting deck. It relies on the Kecleon to hit different weaknesses with the Supereffective Glasses. It also plays the Alcremie with the Café Master in order to accelerate energy and have a alternate attacker. The deck is missing some elements that I'm used to seeing in decks, I'm used to playing with in decks, so this is changing the way that I have to play the game in order to get some of these wins, but that's okay. That's kind of the benefit of going to the community to get deck lists, is the fact that they will come up with some very different ideas on what makes a good deck. So right away we have to start off with Articuno, and that's kind of one of our worst starts. Hopefully we can get something else going here. I do have a Battle VIP Pass, and I'm thinking about grabbing Xerneas and Greninja. Greninja will be some extra draw for us, and Xerneas will be able to accelerate energy once we get some other basics down. So I'm going to grab these two and hope for the best at this point. But Greninja might get us another Battle VIP Pass, which would be pretty sweet. But let's go ahead. Concealed cards will only get two. Let's see. I saw Lucario, so I think I'm going to discard a Fire Energy. We'll see how that goes for us. We do get Milcery, so that's okay. Let's go ahead. We get another Battle VIP Pass. Beautiful. We're going to play that down. We will get a Kecleon and another Milcery. Alright, so we still have a energy to attach. I'm going to attach to the Darkness. Yeah, I'm going to attach that to the Xerneas and go ahead and end the turn. So we are playing against Lucario, which does have a Psychic weakness, so that's something that Alcremie is going to be pretty good for, is hitting that Psychic weakness to KO this Lucario V. Koraidon is entering the field, also weak to Psychic, so we might just be focusing more on our Alcremies than anything else at this point. But we will be using concealed cards next turn on this Lightning Energy with the Greninja, and then just grabbing them right back with the Energy Retrieval. So they are playing Ultra Ball. They've got two fighting energy in the discard, so that Koraidon EX ability will be used probably at the end of this turn. They're grabbing a Barrel, which is interesting. They don't have a Bidoof down to evolve into. So I'm curious what that does for them. Alright, so they attach both to the Lucario. Now, I am a little concerned of a boss's orders coming down and KOing the Xerneas. We only play one copy of it, and we don't have anything to help us in that fact. So let's see. We will grab these back and attach a Fire Energy to Xerneas. Now I could boss up the Koraidon to try to get some extra time, and I think I'm going to. Now, we don't particularly want Articuno in the active, and bossing up their Koraidon could give them more time to find a boss's orders themselves, and then switch and boss up our Xerneas, which is the way that we want to accelerate a lot of energy, but hopefully that doesn't happen. They do play that switch, get Lucario into the active, attach a Choice Belt, which won't help them because we do not have... Oh, they just did 50. We do not have a Pokemon V for them to do more damage with. Let's see. We can go ahead and attach a Double Turbo to the Alcremie there. And I could have attached it to the Articuno and then retreated. That is definitely an option that I just let slip by. Might regret that. Might not. Who knows? And, okay, that's it for now. So we will go ahead and end turn. I'm kind of just waiting for them to KO. If they do Cyclone Kick, we're ready to go with an Alcremie. The Alcremie will, if we get a third energy down, the Alcremie will do how much? That would be 120 plus 10 minus 20. So 110. And doubled with weakness would get the Lucario V, but not the Lucario V Star. So, let's see. They do Professor's Research. They get a Hisuian Arcanine out. They get third energy onto Lucario. Okay. So, we would not get a one-hit KO unless we are able to get, like, a Café Master. But if we are able to, yeah, no, let's just go into Xerneas here and see what we can do, right? There's a Kecleon, we can throw that down. We will go ahead, concealed cards again. That's weak to that, so we will do that. We do get the Café Master, but not a... okay, that's too bad, but we've got a few options here. So I am going to attach... let's see. I will attach a Psychic Energy to that Kecleon. Then we will Breath of Life, grab 3 energy, and we want these to be different energy for the Alcremie that we'll be attacking with. A fighting energy, sure, and a metal energy sounds good. And we will go ahead and attach it this way, 1 to that Kecleon and 2 to this Kecleon. And what that does is that opens up either Kecleon to attack next turn. And that could be extremely useful here. So, yep, they will be KOing Xerneas this turn with just their Fighting Knuckle attack for 120. But then we will be able to return KO with the Alcremie with 5 different energies attached. Even more, actually, because Café Master is going to come into play. So we will put the Alcremie into the active here. Grass energy onto that Kecleon. Ooh, we have another one. We'll play that one down. Café Master will come down. 1, 2, 3. We want to attach to those. Oh, we only have 2 energy. That is too darn bad. Let's see. Where can we put these? All right, we'll put a Psychic over here onto that Kecleon and a Water, I think, onto the Milcery, actually. Okay. Let's see. We can go ahead and concealed cards. The Fighting Energy, I believe. Fighting Energy. We draw 2 more. We get another Alcremie. We've got a Gutsy Pickaxe. Let's go ahead and do that. Switch Cart, okay, not going to be useful, but we are getting a one-hit KO with Rainbow Flavor. So let's go ahead, use that attack, get a KO here. This deck is surprising me. If you remember from my deck rundown, I had a lot of different ways I would change this deck, but right now it just seems to be working, and it's hard to argue when the deck just wants to work here. They put up Hisuian Arcanine V. Now we don't hit weakness using Alcremie, but we could swap into a Kecleon, attach the super effective glasses, and get the KO here if we want. Most likely they will be using Koraidon to attach energy somewhere onto the field using its ability. So it'll be a very difficult decision whether or not we want to do that. But right now, that's kind of where I'm leaning, is retreating the Alcremie into a Kecleon and then attacking you with the super effective glasses to get another 2 prizes. Because that would mean we just have 2 more prizes to get. They do play Lake Acuity, which does reduce the amount of damage that they take, but that is after applying weakness. So I'm not too worried about that. Our weakness should be hitting pretty hard. They switch into a Squirtle, which does mean we don't have to switch anything if we don't want to, or if we don't get our second copy of Boss's Orders off of this Radiant Greninja that we'll definitely be using. Let's see. Ooh, this is a tough one because we don't have a Fighting or a Darkness out on the field currently. We got our second copy of Super Effective Glasses. That's cool. Concealed cards. I guess the Fighting. I'll go ahead and use it with the Fighting. We draw up. We do get Energy Retrieval. That's awesome. Let's see. We can grab... Oh, we had 2 of those in the discard. What else? I could just grab 2 fire energy, and I think that's what I'll do. And we'll go ahead and attach 1 there. Yep, everything's looking good. Rainbow flavor for 230. Wow, does that mean we would have gotten the KO without retreating even? That's impressive. Alright. We still need to grab 2 KOs, but we're kind of ready for this. With 2 copies of Super Effective Glasses, let's see, against the Hisuian Arcanine, I'll, of course, use this Kecleon that has the Grass Energy in order to grab that KO. And against the Koraidon, I can use either one of these Psychic Kecleons that we have. So, yeah, I'm kind of good to go no matter what they go with. And it looks like they're going Koraidon Grant to do some extra damage, which is good news. It means they're not going to be playing Boss's Orders. Alright, so they KO our Alcremie. That's a little too bad, but oh well. We've got this. Kecleon goes into the active. Let's see, we get a Switch Cart. We will go ahead and play down the Darkness Energy onto the Kecleon, and we will conceal cards using this Fire Energy here to draw 2 more cards. And we'll see what we get with this. Double Turbo, which we can attach to the Alcremie, and an Energy Retrieval. I'll wait on the Energy Retrieval, just because. There we go. Spinning attack for 250 damage. Just because I don't want to tell them too much about my hand, you know? I don't want them to know how much basic energy I have and how I am ready to attach to this other Kecleon if necessary. But maybe that'll come to bite us. If they play a Judge right now, we won't have the super effective glasses to hit that Arcanine V for weakness. Ooh, Boss's Orders, probably bossing up the Kecleon. No, the Greninja! That's an interesting play. They don't have enough energy, so they must be trying to buy time. But because of what we've got going on here, we've got the Switch Cart, and we are just ready to go with this. So Switch Cart, bring up this Kecleon, attach the super effective glasses, and we will have won right there. So that's another victory with this deck that I am shocked at how well this is working. I really am. This is really surprising me, and I'm loving it. This is so much fun. I hope you guys are enjoying this view at this Alcremie Kecleon deck that does not have a lot of draw. That was my biggest concern with the deck, but it seems to be working. I would love to throw like a Raihan in here, but still, the deck seems to be working. So let me know your thoughts on the deck down below, and thank you again to Beyfather Walid for this awesome look at a completely different deck that I would probably never build. This is really fun. Thank you so much for submitting a deck. So, and if you want to submit a deck for me to help me out on those more stressful weeks, go ahead and join the Discord where you can submit a deck, and maybe I will play it sometime in the future. This right now is helping me because I'm pre-recording this before Portland Regionals. I'm taking the week after Portland Regionals off to visit family, and so I'm recording this week so I don't have to rush home and record. I'm already home by the time you're seeing this, but yeah, I hope you guys are enjoying this. Like this video if you are, subscribe to the channel if you enjoy everything I do here, and of course, until next time, keep playing Jank.